Oh, that looks a lot better. Who would have thought brushing your hair makes a huge difference? Would have thought. Okay, guys, um we are doing our skincare routine because once again, for the second week in a row, I'm late and I barely made it here. Hey Kay Simone, how are you? Um, I barely made it here, so we're gonna start off today's stream by simply going through my nighttime routine. Um, as a reminder, these weekly streams, these office hours are all about you and answering your questions. So they can be any topic that you like: skincare, fitness, personal finance, politics. Well, let me don't ask that politic question because I will answer honestly. And a lot of you girls don't like honesty. But if any topic, whatever, advice, let's talk about relationships. I used to have a relationship podcast, so I feel like I'm an expert on relationships too. So I don't know. Again, office hours is all about what you want. So go ahead. Can I make you feel better? Sure. I'm up for a challenge. It depends on what's got you feeling down, K Simone. We're starting off with the Sarde Root and Gothamisa Essence. It has 62% ginseng water in there. It's black ginseng. Sorry. It's 62% enhanced ginseng water. And as you can see, she's almost gone. Which is kind of sad because she's really good. Hey Blue, what's up? What's going on? These are my office hours so people can ask me questions. Ask whatever questions you want. Any topic, doesn't matter. I have my specialties in skincare and fitness and personal finance, but you can ask whatever you want. Relationships, politics. I don't know. I'm a truth teller, so just to let you know, I'm 9. Please don't get mad. Well, knowing that you're 9 years old, K Simone, I'm not really gonna. Oh my God, you little kids are so annoying. To be honest with you, sorry. Um, because why are you at the age of 9 at 11 o'clock p.m. on YouTube? Where are your parents? What are you doing? What's going on? Do I gotta call CPS? I'm not gonna have to call CPS live on stream. What's your question, Kay Simone? What's the question? Why are you feeling bad? The gag of it all. Here we go. Starting off the stream strong with a 9-year-old. But welcome, Blue. Blue, feel free to ask any questions that you like. My name is Joe. If you look at my history of my channel, you will see that I do skincare commentary. I do some business analyst and analyzing. I like to consider myself a consumer advocate. So I like people to feel empowered to make decisions, purchasing decisions for their families and their households. People keep making fun of me because I'm 3'2". Is that really short? I don't really know. Well, I'll tell you this. Get over it. If you're 3'2", you're 3'2". It's a fact. And I think the best thing we can teach our children these days is that facts are facts. If someone calls you 3'2" or you're short, don't be mad. Be like, yeah, I am. I'm 3'2". I'm short. You can't argue that. Do you know what I mean? Become comfortable with the truth. Okay? What you don't have to be comfortable with is people's opinions about you. Now, does being short make you unattractive? That's an opinion. And you don't have to take on other people's opinions. So, my advice to you, Kay Simone, is to not feel so bad about being 3'2". How big is 3'2"? Is that even like a real thing? 3 feet? I mean, get over it. If you're 3'2", you're 3'2". Yeah, you know. Plus you're the shortest in your class. Okay. Um, you agree with me? I mean, I'm just being honest. Listen, how old do you think I am, K Simone? You used to get all the holes? Well, then that's your fault that you're not getting the holes anymore. That's kind of your fault, though. Another thing that these young folks need to stop doing, stop blaming everyone else for your problems. Listen, I'm going to tell you something really important that you need to know. 95% of the problems you have in your life are your fault. Yeah, do the math. I'll let you do the math in your head. 95% of the problems in your life are your fault. Now, yeah, circumstance happens, and sometimes luck is not on your side. Maybe the devil is working overtime to ruin your life. I don't know. But 95% of the time, you have control over how you react to situations and how you progress in life, the opportunities that you take, the skills that you acquire. Um, I think 95% of the time, you have choices. Especially if you live in America, you have choices. I know that it's unpopular, these days. Everyone's such a victim these days. And the victim Olympics is like everyone's in that race and everyone's competing there. Nobody wants to be a capitalist and compete, but they want to compete in the victim Olympics. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. But but don't play that game. 27, you're 27 or 30. Guess how old I am. I'm not 27 or 30. Keep guessing. Keep guessing. Okay, so I put on the my essence, which I'm almost out of. The next step I'm gonna do a little bit of mandelic acid. This is the 11% mandelic pigmentation perfecting night serum. Allies of Skin has the longest fucking names ever. It's kind of wild. I can never remember the names of their products because it's like it's a mouthful, you know. I'm 33. I'm 33. But don't tell anybody that I'm 33, okay? Because I feel like I'm an expired twink at this point. I'm in my expired twink era, and it's a little depressing. It's a little depressing. So don't spread that around my age, please. So anyway, this has 11% mandelic acid with lactic acid, salicylic acid. It's very gentle. There's a 1% concentration of bakuchiol in there. So this is really going to work to refine the top layers of my skin. It's going to be very hydrating. It's going to really get rid of that top layer of dead skin. And you can already see that it's really hydrating. It's giving me a very hydrated, glistening look right now. And you know what? To be honest, I felt a tiny bit of a sting just now. Just the ever so slightly subtle sting. And I think it's because my skin barrier is not really up to par. You can see acne is fucking attacking me like crazy because I've been sick. I've been sick with a cold, a lingering cold for a while, and I think that's got my skin really acting a plumb fool. Um, what other questions do you guys have? K Simone and Axel, Blue Axolotl, the Blue Axolotl. What other questions do you guys have? So we solved K Simone's issue about being 3'2". We solved her issue. So she's gonna get over it, basically. Or, you can be like DeSantis and wear high heels everywhere. I mean, your choice. He looks good in the high heels. He looks fine. I know he wouldn't appreciate me saying that about him, but He looks great. Funny story about this whole height thing. I always tell people that I am five. What is that? Okay. I always tell people that I'm 5'11", but I'm really 6. I don't know. I feel like when people they meet me and they think, "Oh my God, Cho, he's 5'11", but then I'm like that extra inch taller. Then they're like, "Oh my God, he's taller than I thought." It's kind of like a mind game that I play. It's so dumb. I know. It's so vain, but whatever. Here I am. Okay. Um, Ask questions, guys. I'm just sitting here. I can ramble for an hour to 2 hours. I have no problem doing that. But I think it's funner for the audience when you guys engage and ask questions for me to answer. Because if you're thinking about something, then it's probably something that someone else is thinking about. Like, I'm sure there's other people out there that think that, like, being short is such a bad thing, you know? Anyway, so this is the Paula's Choice Triple Active Total Repair Serum, which was gifted. By the way, I did not purchase this with my own money. They gifted it to me. It has hexylresorcinol. I cannot pronounce that word. Plus retinoid, plus niacinamide. This says it's going to target fine lines, discoloration, and loss of firmness. I'll be honest, I'm not too familiar with the ingredient deck, but I do see some interesting oils in here. I see a rice, a bran oil. I see glycerin, a high amount of glycerin, which I love. Niacinamides in here, which is always great. So we'll see. Am I gay? Sorry for asking. Do I sound gay? Do I look gay? Do I look like a carpet muncher? You tell me. You tell me. you, t- you tell me. I'll let you. You sound smart, so you figure that. I'll let you guess. I'll let you guess the whole night. Okay, let's see. Oh, I haven't used this in a while, guys. This is oh, fuck me. Oh my god. Sorry. I shouldn't see. I really shouldn't be. I'm too used to being on Twitch where I just let my mouth just go. Um. Okay, let me just do this. Okay. I haven't used this in a while. Um. There's no scent. Okay. Are you Slay? Most days I'm Slay. Today I'm feeling a bit discombobulated. Oh, that feels good. Oh, I think I have a little bit of redness from the exfoliant. I'm gonna give it a break tomorrow night. I'm not gonna use the exfoliant because I think my face needs a break to kind of rebuild its barrier. Oh, that feels good on the skin. I'm not really supporting Paula's Choice any longer through any purchases. And I made a Patreon video talking about why that is. Let's put this down. Okay. Yeah, I made a Patreon video talking about why that is. Um, but the products are fucking amazing. It is what it is. I mean, the one thing y'all can never do with me is clock me for being a liar. You cannot clock me for lying. I may get things wrong, but you can never say, "Oh, Cho told a lie on purpose," or "Cho deceived me." You know what I mean? You can't clock me there. And the fact of the matter is, despite my personal um, beef with Paula's Choice, the products are great. And if I got some people that subscribe to my Patreon to kind of figure out the tea behind my falling out with Paula's Choice, and I hope they got the video that they wanted. I mean, it was a juicy video, but it didn't really speak to the efficacy of their skincare line or their products. So, I don't know. So this is a retinol, not to be confused with retinol. It also has bakuchiol in there. It's a night cream. I like retinol because it's yellow. Something about adding yellow to the skin, just I like that. Um, and this is just an anti-aging product. It helps to speed up the cell turnover rate of your skin. So it helps to reveal fresher, firmer, newer skin. Gets rid of the old, dull, rubbery, loose skin, and it helps to helps to smooth out the appearance of your wrinkles. It increases your collagen production to reveal a brighter, firmer, more youthful skin. Right now is kind of like the it girl for me these days. I feel like it's been really good in my routine, and I feel like the longer it's in my routine, the more transformative it is for the skin. So we're just gonna keep applying this. And again, guys, these weekly office hours are about you guys. I don't have to be here, but I'm here for you guys, and so it's really here to answer questions, not for me to ramble about whatever is going on in my life. If that's what you guys want me to do, then sure, I have no problem doing it. It makes my life easier. But ask me questions. I'll be happy to answer them. The next step is going to be my moisturizer step. I'm doing Liquid Gold by Stratia. Love this brand so much. Um, it's very lightweight. And so, because it's so lightweight and I have somewhat dry skin, I'm going to be mixing it with Stratia's Fortified Oil. Um, so, we'll do that. Couple drops. If anyone has questions out there, let me know. So I'm gonna look very shiny after applying this. So if I look crazy, sorry, I'm looking crazy, but I'm in my oil era right now because the weather has gotten cooler, and I feel like I am more consistently dehydrated. And it's just not the vibe to be dehydrated. Random fact, but transepidermal water loss, aka TOOL, is the process in your skin where in which you gradually lose hydration. And it's just a natural mechanism in the skin where you lose hydration. And the only way to prevent that is to have a good moisturizer, a really good occlusive, something that traps that hydration, those hydrating ingredients or those hydrating steps in your skincare routine, traps that within the skin. So that's why I like to add oils. It just helps to fortify your moisturizer and your last steps of your skincare routine. So I love that. I hope everyone is having a good weekend. My weekend was a little chaotic, to be honest. I woke up late this morning because I was negotiating a contract actually. So you guys are gonna see on Instagram most likely, and maybe I'll do something on YouTube like a short. It won't be a full length video, but I'm gonna be doing some sponsored content for a brand. Should I tell you guys what it's gonna be? Hmm. You know, yeah, I'm gonna tell you because I will probably have started it before the next stream. I think if everything turns out the way I want it to turn out, we'll see. Um, we'll see. I should just do. You know what? We're gonna just do a little bit on. We'll just do a little bit on the chest, just for good measure. Yeah, this part. Yeah. Um, I'm almost done, guys. I'm almost done. I got one. Well, I got two more steps, and then we're done for the night in terms of skincare routine. I feel like this is like one of those clickbaity ASMR massage videos where they're like, "Oh, I want to show you rubbing someone's body down for 2 hours." It's like that's a little weird, right? Um, but anyway, that is the face routine. Now the last two steps I'm doing, I'll show you. I'll show you the eye cream. You guys know, once again, I don't believe in eye creams. I don't buy eye creams. I don't buy eye serums. For me, they are um, useless. No. I'm sorry. They're not useless. I take that back. Scratch that. Eye creams are not useless. I think that they are just overpriced, and there are better alternatives that are just as good, if not better, in moisturizer form at a much cheaper price point. So I don't buy eye serums or creams because I know I can use the difference in money spent to buy something else that I love that's more expensive. So, however, as a micro nano influencer, as a nobody that thinks he's an influencer, I do get gifted products. And one of my favorite brands, one of my top three brands, sent me over the Lipid Gold eye cream. And I'll be honest, I like using it, but I don't think I've seen much difference. To be frank with you. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I already give a lot of attention to detail when it comes to my eyes, and my routine already without having bought an eye cream. Do you know? I mean, to me, it's just ridiculous. But the girls out there who love eye creams, whatever, you like what you like. If you like it, I love it. Okay? If you like it, I love it. I love it. I need to make better content. What kind of content creator are you, Blue? What's your genre? What's your industry? And is it here on YouTube? So I'll give you a follow. I'll go give you a follow or a sub. Give me a second. So that's the eye cream. If I will say, as of right now, I wouldn't repurchase it, but it is nice. It is very luxurious. And I honestly, the gag, I'm gonna tell you right now, the real gag is, and the girls won't tell you this. The girls really won't tell you this, but the eye cream should have been the moisturizer, and the moisturizer should have been the eye cream. Quiet as it's kept. I'm just saying. I need this in this size because I want this luxurious cream all over my face. This. Come on now. Come on now. The other girls won't tell you that. But I'm here to tell you the eye cream should have been the moisturizer, and the moisturizer should have been the eye cream. We're going to finish this off with the Alice of Skin lip balm, ceramide, and peptide lip balm. Luscious. I love this fucking lip balm so much. But every time I talk about it, I'm going to drag them for a quick second. For a $25 lip balm, it's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Allies of skin people. Allies of skin people. Allies of skin people. This for $25. to have the fucking writing ripped off within 2 to 3 weeks, unacceptable. Get it together. When y'all buy the next 1,000 units, 5,000, whatever batch you guys gotta buy, the next batch of units, that ought to be fixed. It ought to be fixed. Sorry, it ought to be fixed because, I mean, I'm still gonna buy it regardless because it's like the results are the results. Like I'm gonna buy it anyway, but some people will that's a make it or break it decision. Packaging for a lot of people, I know it because it's a big thing to me. Um, you're gonna lose money. People are gonna be upset buying a luxury product and getting packaging that's like fucking CarMax. This is not CarMax. This is Allies of Skin. So act like it. You know what I mean? Okay. I like everything, mainly gaming so far. I don't post much. Let me go follow you. Let me go subscribe. Do you have an Instagram, a Twitter? What's going on, Blue? I want to know. Because I started a few months ago and I don't have proper video stuff like cameras. Okay, so I'm gonna give you some advice, Blue, because I started off on Twitch. I started off on Twitch playing Guild Wars. I may not look like it, but I'm a gamer. Gaymer. I'm a gamer. I'm a fake gamer. I don't really play games that much anymore, but I started off as a content creator um, on Twitch, and I was playing Guild Wars 2. Yep, they have three now, but I was playing Guild Wars 2, which for those that don't know is very similar to World of Warcraft, but it's the free version, in my opinion, the better version, but I'm in the minority there. Whatever. But I was top 100 in North America NA in the PvP world. I played a character called Mesmer. Um, People from the old guard, the old crew, the old heads in GW2, they may or may not know me. My name was Cho. I went by Cho in the game, and that's where I got my start. I was making like $500 a month from streaming on Twitch. Um, Live content is kind of where I thrive, just because I'm really off the cuff. Um, People have told me that I have a very magnetic personality, and so oh, what is that? So my advice is start now, improve later. Okay, Blue? Because as a content creator, it takes a tremendously long time to really build a community and an audience. And you don't have the time to wait until you have the perfect setup. Because quite frankly, the perfect setup does not exist. Okay? The perfect skill set does not exist. And so, as an entrepreneur, as an entertainer, I just really want to encourage you to keep going. And no matter whether you don't have anything to show for it right now, start start building relationships today with your audience. Let me go follow you. Hopefully you don't play any trash games. I want to any Valorant. What are you into? Valorant. I love Valorant. I love watching Valorant. It's so dramatic. I love watching Apex a lot too. Um, Blue. Okay, wait, Blue. There you go. Go to channel. And are you streaming on YouTube? Okay, I subscribed. So I'm gonna tell you right now, you need more content. What's going on? What are you doing? When was this? Well, I can't really tell when it was. But upload content. Yeah, but that's the thing. In order to grow, you're going to need to upload content. Um, I think that the biggest thing you have to do at the very beginning is learn how to be consistent. And this is something you will struggle with for the rest of your life, but it is the quickest way to garner an audience. the thing about the entertainment world, because that's all you are as an entertainer, you're no different than a singer or a talk show host or a comedian. Like, we're all entertainers in this world. People, you have to meet the expectations of people wanting to consume content. That's what you are. You're a content creator. And so it's important that you sit down with yourself and say, okay, Blue, every week, let's say every Saturday, I'm gonna do a short. I'm gonna publish a short of me in Roblox or whatever you guys are playing these days. I'm gonna upload a really cool short. Maybe it's like a cool trick shot in Apex Legends or a cool play, and commit to that for X amount of months. Like, start with 1 month. Like, for the first month, I'm going to um, commit to publishing one short every Saturday at noon, and do it. And then once you complete that goal, then you can say the next goal is, okay, the next 2 months, I'm going to do a short every Saturday at noon. And then after that, then maybe up the ante. For the next month, I'm going to do two shorts a week, one on Tuesday, one on Saturday. Do you get what I'm saying here, Blue? You have to kind of like set goals for yourself, smart goals that are challenging but achievable. Because once you achieve the goal, like that, it shouldn't be so difficult or so challenging that you can't complete it. Because once you don't complete the goal, your brain does this weird thing where it's like, oh fuck, I failed, and that hurts, and I don't want to do that again. So it's gonna give signals to your body. It's a survival instinct. It's natural. It's gonna give signals to your body to like not do that thing again. Okay. So you want to have a challenging goal that's actually achievable. And then every time you complete that goal, you have the motivation that you can complete the next challenging goal. And then before you know it, you've got an audience. You've got people that are depending on you, that can see the consistency, that um, are looking forward to interacting with you and your content. And so I think that is the single biggest piece of advice I can give newer creators. Number one, it doesn't matter what type of equipment you have. You don't have to have the best. Listen, I've been doing this for a long time. I don't even have a camera. I film all of my videos. You go back on my YouTube channel, you watch my old videos, you'll see quality is decent. The video quality is decent. I film on my iPhone 10. My iPhone X, what I'm shooting with right now, is my iPhone X. So you don't have to have the best tech in order to start your career as an influencer or a content creator. You have to just start where you are and then build up your community. So, I mean, sorry, I don't mean to get all, preachy, but that's my opinion. Okay, that's my opinion. Um, Having just met you, having just looked at your channel, you need content. You need to be consistent, and you need to hold yourself accountable as well. And I think that over time, the views will come. The views will come. What other questions do we have out there? These are my office hours. As a reminder, you can ask me whatever questions you want. They can be related to skincare. That's kind of my specialty. Skincare. Ignore the zit from hell. Ignore the zit from hell. But ask me skincare questions. I love talking about it. Um, Outside of that, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Politics, pop culture. I'm not really hip on the pop culture thing because I don't really watch movies. I don't really watch TV. So I may be a little behind. I don't really listen to like pop music, popular music, should I say. So I don't know, beware. We can talk about personal finance, goal setting. I mean, whatever. Relationships. I'm an open book when it comes to Q&A. So ask me your questions. I want this to be valuable. You gotta go to bed. Blue. Hopefully you subscribe to the channel. And I hope that I can see you around again. It was really nice to chat with you tonight. You get some rest. Um, and listen to my advice. I'm not steering you wrong, okay? This is Q ginger ale. Now I love a good ginger ale. So I love a good ginger bite. I like a good bite of ginger. Okay? Ooh, that's good. It's like the carbonation, the ginger, it's a little intense. You can feel a little tickle in your nose, which I like. I like that. What else is going on, guys? Um, I can tell you that I am getting ready to make my purchase for the Allies of Skin buy one get one free sale. Um, let's talk about it because the savings are fucking crazy. It's crazy. I don't really think you guys understand. Um, I don't think you understand how incredible the sale is. But let me get my handy dandy calculator out. Get the calculator out, okay? And we'll do some math together. So I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to purchase, okay? One of the one of the products that I have had my eyes on. Oh my god, these links are fucking. I can't post that link. That link is ugly as fuck. I'm so sorry, guys. Am I gonna go to tiny URL? Okay, I'm gonna do tiny URL because that link. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Oh, you know what? We'll just do my shop, my links. So these are all going to be affiliate links. Okay, guys? These are all affiliate links. Okay? So. Okay. So. Here's the product. Affiliate links. These are all affiliate links. These are all advertisements. I make money if you purchase anything from the links that I'm sharing. I make a very small commission off of these links. So actually, it's not very small right now because of the sale. It's actually pretty large. So that is the product that I would like to purchase. Okay. I've had my eye on it for a long time. It's an oil, has bakuchiol in there. It has THD tetrahexodecyl ascorbate in there, which is vitamin C derivative. It's just a really luxurious oil formulation. And I've had my eye on it for a long time, but as you know, a lot of these products are above my tax bracket. I don't make a lot of money. And so the buy one get one free sale is there is no better time. And when I do the calculations for you guys, you're gonna see that there's no better time to try out the Allies of Skin brand than now. Okay? Because they don't make a better sale. And I can tell you that as someone that works as an affiliate with the brand. Now, they do this sale again. They do this sale minimum twice a year. November So this is like the Black Friday sale, and then they have like a spring BOGO sale, like a spring sale. So they do this twice a year. So pick one of these two times to try them out. I know the prices are pretty steep outside of that. They have a lot of great sales throughout the year, but no other sale compares to the sale happening right now during Black Friday. So it's buy one, get one free. Okay. So right off the bat, 154 divided by 2 is $77. So what that means is that we're getting each of those. If you buy two of the oils, you're getting each oil for $77. Divide that by 154. That gives you 0.5. Multiply that by 100. That gives you 50% off. So effectively, what you're saving is you're saving 50% off on each oil. Okay? Are you following? Are we following the math? Okay? Are we following the math? 50%. Are we following? Okay. Now, I'm not actually going to buy two of the oils. Um, you know what? Let me do it like this. So, another part of the sale that's happening right now is if you spend over $145, you actually get a mask to go along with your order. So I'll link that too. So that comes with it. That's a limited edition product, okay? I never tried it. I don't know if it's good or not. It looks really good because it's formulated with BHA and mandelic acid. So you're getting one thing I love about Alex of Skin is that their brand, whatever product you buy from them, is going to do 28 million things. Okay? Every product that you get from Allies of Skin, it can't just do one thing. This is no The Ordinary brand here, okay? The Ordinary is good for selling you, literally one ingredient in a bottle. Allies of Skin is going to sell you something that's going to strip your face, rebuild the face, brighten the face, replenish the face, hydrate the face, all in one product. That is just what they do. And I love that about them because it allows them to, well, allows you, the consumer, to really pare down your skincare routine. Listen, gone are the days where we need to have a 12-step routine. I don't know about y'all, but I work, okay? So I don't have time for a 12-step skincare routine. And I think that the Allies of Skin, the way they formulate their products, they formulate them in a way where you actually are able to get a lot of different benefits from one to two products. And so it really helps you to have a very well rounded and multifaceted approach when it comes to tackling whatever skincare concerns you're trying to address. So I love that about them. So this mask, I have a question. That sounds like it would help with purifying the skin. So yeah, so let me tell you. Welcome to the stream, by the way. So the Rasol and BHA antioxidants purifying mask. I'm gonna just read. And look, and here's the marketing right here. They say it's a weekly treatment that is going to be one mask, 5 benefits. So it has some antioxidants in there, so it's going to be protective. It has mandelic acid, which is going to hydrate. It's going to give you increase your collagen production. It has BHA, which is going to like deeply clean out your pores, improve the look of your pores. Help with your acne, help to declog. It has ceramides in there that's going to help to rebuild the barrier. It just does a lot of things. It has manuka honey in there, so it's very soothing. Basically, it is doing a lot of shit in one product. Okay? My dog stepped on a bee. Sucks to be the bee. Welcome to the stream. So that's $60. So that's gonna go in with the buy one get one free. No code necessary at all. Okay. So let's stop and do the math again. Okay. So we now have 3 products for $154. 154 divided by 3 is $51. Okay? 33 cents. Let's do the math again. How much was the oil? $154. So divide that by 154. Multiply that. We're going to minus by 1. And multiply that by 100. So that gives you, for the oil, that's a 66.66% off of each oil that you're buying. Do the math. 66% off. There's no better time of the year, okay? Now, in terms of the mask is originally $59. So we take 154 divided by 3, because we're getting 3 products. You get 51, 33. That's not a big savings. You're only saving like $8. But let's do the math, just to do the math, okay? Divide that by $59 minus 1 times 100. You're saving a 13% off on the mask, okay? So you're not saving that much on the mask, but you are saving a lot on the oils, okay? You're saving 66% off each oil, only about 13% off on the mask. But wait, guys, there's more. There's more, because we haven't even used the code yet. See, that's where you gotta think. You gotta think. So far, we have not even used a code to get the buy one, get one free off, or the free mask. They have another option where if you use BALM, code BALM23, you get the recovery cream balm, which is worth $97. Okay? Let me show you that. And I'm showing you these specific products because these are the products I'm planning to purchase. These are what I'm going to be purchasing. So let's do the math again. So right now, we're still at, I've only spent $154. I'm getting 2 oils, I'm getting a balm, and I'm getting a mask. So I've got 4 products for $154. Let's do the math. 154 divided by 4 products. Each product, on average, is costing me $38.50. Okay? Now let's start with the oil. The oil was originally $154. So divide that by $154. Minus 1 times 100. You are saving 75% off of each oil. Okay? When else? Someone tell me what other time of the year you can get 70% off of a product at Allies of Skin. 70% off. 70% off. That's pretty fucking crazy. So that's the best deal we're getting. But just for shits and giggles, we're going to do the math on the other products. The mask that we're getting. Again, 38.5 is what each product is costing, divided by the cost of the mask, which is $59, minus 1 times 100. You're saving 34% off of the mask. Okay? Not bad. Better than average. Usually you can get like a 20% off. That's pretty typical. Maybe 25% if you're lucky. But anything over 30% is pretty darn good. You're getting 34% off. Now, let's do the balm. Again, you start with $38.50 divided by the balm, which is it's worth $97. Divide by 97. Minus 1 times 100. You're saving 60% on the balm. So, I just say all of that to say this, guys. Because I know some of the people are like, oh my God, Cho, all you're doing now is talking about this overpriced, expensive brand. No, wait. This is what the Poindexter sound like. But Cho, but wait, why are you only marketing an expensive skincare brand that I can't afford? Well, listen, now's the time. The most I ever talk about allies of skin is when they have these incredible sales. This is the time to try the brand. This is the time when I purchase from Allies of Skin because you're getting 70% off. You're getting 60% off. You're getting at least 30% off of these products. So I don't want to hear people complaining about it's just too expensive and it's not worth the money. You're already spending $30 on all your products as is. So at this point, during the buy one get one free sale, you're essentially buying in bulk, is what you're doing. You're buying products in bulk to achieve that lower price point. So I don't know. And if you want, you also can get. So I didn't see. Listen, I didn't even tell you guys you can use my code. You can use my code CHO to get 50% off on top of everything else. Now you would not get the balm, but let's say that you're interested in a different product, then you would Alexa, stop. The audacity of her. Um so no, you can use my code to get 50% off. So 154, again, that's what the price is right now. 154 times 80.85. That's 130. So that brings everything down to 130, which is incredible. It brings everything down a little bit more. So I don't know, guys. I'm just here to try to help the girls out because the skincare products are fucking incredible. You say I got the lip balm and heroin toner last weekend. Your lips look great, so I had to grab one for the winter. Listen, they are great. The lip balm I will be repurchasing. Now again, I need Alex's Skin to get their shit together because there's no reason why my lip balm should look like this. Now, as an affiliate of the brand, I would look fucking crazy if I got on a video and said, hey guys, look at this new lip balm by Allies of Skin. And they would look at me like I'm crazy. Cho, why would you post that video with the products all smeared off like that? Like, what? So get your shit together, Allies of Skin. This is unacceptable. Now I'll be repurchasing, like I said, because the lips are lipping. The lips are lipping. Okay, they've been lipping strong. Um, so I'm complaining about the packaging, but it's not bad enough for me to not buy anymore. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much. It's good. It's a really good lip balm, and it's my new favorite lip balm that I'll be repurchasing time and time again. As long as they don't change the formulation, I'll be purchasing it for a long time. So, but I want them to fix the packaging, fix the packaging. Now I will be making a purchase to get the balm. I really want to try it. Now I'll tell you, I have not tried the balm yet. I have not tried the balm yet. I am actually going to be doing laser hair removal to remove the hair on my cheek area and my neck area. And they say that that balm is a really great pre and post procedure product to use. So I haven't tried that yet, and I haven't tried the oil yet. But those are both two well-regarded products that are just expensive, and they've been out of my price range. And so it's taken me this long to try it because now it's the only time that I can actually afford it. So um, so yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I can attest to its efficacy whatsoever. All I can say is that I'm going to be trying it in the near future. So hopefully, If you do get it, you love it. Can you say hi, Summer? Hi, Summer. How are you, Summer? I hope you're having a good day. Aesthetic Babies. I love that name. We love an aesthetic baby. Um. So okay. So if you want to buy it now, I would just recommend that you think critically about how you what you spend money on, because right now they do have the code BOMB23. If you use code BOMB23, you get you get the recovery cream balm when you spend 130. So if I were you, I would look at how would I do that? I would look at maybe one product that costs over 130, and that could be the 35% vitamin C perfecting serum, which I love. I love that vitamin C. I love it. It could be that one. There is um there's not that many that's over 130 actually. They're trying to get you. They're trying to get you. You could stock up on a lot of PSA stuff too. That's another strategy. Because the PSA stuff is affordable and you could really do some damage and stock up on a lot of stuff. You could essentially get 3 pairs of products for 100. You can get 6 products for probably $130. And let's do the math there. 130 divided by 6. That would bring you can probably get 6 pairs of. Well, actually, I'm lying because they're too cheap. You could probably do. I don't know. Just think about it closely. Either you can get 2 pairs of products from Allies of Skin, that are mid-range, or you can get 1 pair of really expensive products to hit that 130 mark, and then you get the bomb for free. Or you can really stock up on a lot of your PSA favorites. You can maybe get up to 8 different products for $130. That brings it 135 down to 16 bucks per product that you're getting. And then, well, actually, you're getting 9 because you're going to get the bomb for free. So 135 divided by 9, you're getting each product for $15. So that's a lot of product to buy. However, it's worth it. So that's the strategy I would take if I were you. Really try to figure out. And hey, guys, I'll be right with you with the comments. I would either stock up on PSA products or buy 1 or 2 pairs of products from Alice of Skin, and then you meet your 130 minimum, and then you get the bomb. Or you can just buy the bomb for $91. Use my code CHO to get 20% to get 15% off. You get the bomb and just pick another product under $91. You can keep it simple like that too. It's up to you. Um, Jamie Page. Oh no, Jamie Pliego says, "How was your day?" Hi, CJ Freeze. Welcome to the stream. By the way, to both of you, welcome to Office Hours with Cho. This stream is a opportunity to connect with my viewers to answer any questions that you guys have on your mind. This can be skincare, it can be politics, um, it can be current events, it can be financial responsibility, personal finance, fitness, nutrition. I studied nutrition in college. It could be whatever you want. Hey, Cobra Kai. Well, hopefully you heard me explain the stream. But welcome. I hope that you ask me questions. So Jamie Pliego wants to know how was my day. My day was really great. a little hectic, a little discombobulated, to be honest with you. I woke up late to my volunteering. I volunteer every Saturday morning. It was a little bit late this morning because I had to stay up late last night negotiating some things, getting some contracts in place. I am going to be coming up with some sponsored content pretty soon. I don't really do I don't do a lot of paid sponsorships. That's a very rare thing for me to do because I don't often seek them out. I know that's like not good as an influencer to not seek those deals out because they are very lucrative. But this one was offered to me by one of my favorite brands. So whenever one of my favorite brands offers me a sponsored opportunity, a paid sponsored opportunity, I jump all over it. Okay, because it's a natural alignment between me and one of my favorite brands. Usually, any sponsored content that you see from me is just purely affiliate marketing. So I'm not getting paid directly. I'm only getting paid if you guys make purchases using my code or my links. Anyway, I was up all night kind of figuring out what my rates are because I hadn't adjusted my influencer rates since before 2023. So the last time I had updated my rates, it was 2022. And again, it's because the reason I'm not on top of that is because I don't do sponsored content. I don't do paid sponsored content. So the rates that I was originally, and I'm so dumb because the rates I gave them was um I see the comment. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Get comfortable, grab some ginger ale or hot chocolate, and you know, chat with me. Um, but yeah, I didn't update my influencer rates, so I didn't know what to really charge them for what they're asking for, and so I had to really do some research and some calculations on. Hey, Phoenix, I had to do some calculations on what to charge them for my rates. And again, I felt stupid at first for not knowing, but then again, I don't do paid sponsorships very often. It's very rare that I do them. And so I had to quit beating myself up for not being prepared and just say, oh, well, Cho, you just made the conscious decision to not do a lot of paid sponsorships. It's natural for you to not know your rates every single time the conversation comes up, every blue or red moon. So, long story short, I got it together. I know what my rates are now. Um, so that's that. And maybe that's something I will do for Patreon. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna reveal how let me put that on my to do list. How I come up with rates with influencer rates. So I think that's something people in my Patreon would love to know. Because people in my Patreon, over half of them are content creators. So I think that that's useful information for them probably. Um, hey, Goose with the Juice, welcome. Making fun of my egghead. Don't make fun of my egghead. I love my egghead. Oh my god, people used to make fun of me all the time in high school for my egghead. Um, it's giving egg. Listen, it is giving egg all day long, but it's okay. Welcome, Goose with the Juice. I'm so happy you're here. Phoenix says, I wonder if even Prime is ever going to come back. Spoiler alert, I don't think so. The owner and I are actually friends. I was just chatting with her last week, actually. Like last week, we were talking about cold calls and strategies and how to work in sales and how you approach someone, even in DMs, how important first impressions are when you have the goal of making a sale. And so, anyway, long story short, she's long gone in terms of Even Prime. And as her friend, I don't think it's appropriate for me to reveal our private discussions about the matter. But I do think that I can confidently say that they're not coming back, unfortunately. I'm using their last cleanser. Freaking love that brand and their products. I know. I mean, it's fucking incredible. I mean, fucking incredible. Hope you have a good day. I've had a good day. It's been a good day so far. Goose with the juice. Tell me about your day though, and ask me a question. You came in here talking about my haircut and my barber and my egg head. But ask me a question because this is what the weekly live stream is about. I want to answer your questions that you have from the week. They can be political, they can be skincare, current events, nutrition, um, it can be personal finance. These are my office hours. So you are the student. Ask your professor Cho a question. Please say something about me, please. I don't know. I don't know you, Cartwright girl. Ask me a question. What? What is that? What's it? Cartwright? What are you talking about, Cartwright girl? Um, please say something about me. I don't know what you want me to say. Cartwright girl sounds like a trashy name, to be honest. What does that mean? You're a Cartwright girl? What does that mean? I mean, does that count? I'm sad to hear that. Yeah, it's depressing because even Prime was the first skincare company to even give me a paid sponsorship. They actually paid me cold cash for content. I was a huge fan of their brand. I loved their brand identity, the whole infusion of anime. It was just effortless. I loved it so much. And you know, in another lifetime, if I owned a skincare brand, it would be exactly them. It'd be exactly them, to be honest. It would. It would be. So yeah. Um I love the infusion of gaming culture and anime culture. I don't know if the owner is Japanese. I mean, I know she's Asian, but not every Asian person's into like anime. But she just happened to be one of those millennials like myself whose favorite anime was Cowboy Bebop, and you could literally see the Cowboy Bebop in the essence of the skincare brand. It was just so flawless, and the fact that I feel like James Welsh and I kept them in business with as much barrier serum that we bought off of that brand. We kept them in business with the barrier serum because James Welsh talked about that brand in terms of the barrier serum all the time. Ooh, you just bought this Zip Halo today. It's going to be my first microcurrent device, and I can't wait to receive it. I'm excited for you. Now, listen, I have never used a skincare device, but I have several friends who are content creators and some friends that are non content creators that swear by them and they love them so much. And they say they get so much results from their devices. And one of those devices are microcurrent devices. So I'm excited for you. I think that's going to be a game changer over the long term. I'm excited for you. Hopefully, it wasn't super expensive. To be honest, I haven't even looked into the pricing of skincare devices. I just assume they're all at least $100, but I could be wrong. Enlighten me, Phoenix. Enlighten me. Yeah, no, yeah. Honestly, that's what I hear. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. I hear that they're game changers over the. I'm like, what is happening? I'm like burping. I can't breathe through my nose. What the fuck is going on? Um, but no, I do hear that they are effective long term. It was $349 with a 25% discount. That's not shocking. I mean, those devices are powerful technologies. So, in order to have something that is a powerful piece of technology that is not only effective but safe for people to use at home, you've got to expect it to be somewhat expensive. So, I'm not shocked by that at all. Not shocked. I'm so happy, to be honest, that I don't get into the whole FOMO thing. FOMO, fuck FOMO. I'm too old to be affected by FOMO and too mature. FOMO's immature. Sorry to call anybody out, even if you're my friend or a follower, but it's kind of immature. People need to evaluate what is right for them, what's good for them, and what can bring value to their lives. And just because someone else is enjoying, the fruits of their labor or an experience or trying something out does not mean that you have to go out and go get it too. There's lots of things that are popular that I want no parts of. Let's start with the big one. Tretinoin, number one. Yes, I know that tretinoin, aka vitamin A, is the most well researched skincare ingredient out there. Yes, I know that the results you can get from tretinoin long term are incredible. Yes, I know that it's going to really help with giving you a more youthful appearance over time. It does literally everything under the fucking sun. I know that. Yes, I know all these things about tretinoin. I'm still never going to use tretinoin. I'm just not going to do it. It's currently not a part of my philosophy when it comes to approaching skincare. Um, Tretinoin does not fit into my philosophy of skincare. It just does not. Like, I want to avoid irritation and dryness at all costs. So why would I use something like tretinoin that is known to cause irritation and dryness? That doesn't make any fucking sense. So I'm not missing out on anything because I know that it doesn't align with my principles. I used to be FOMO when I first got into skincare 5 years ago. Now, good for you. FOMO is how marketers get you. It's how they get you every single time. You see your favorite influencer out there, and oh my god, I gotta go grab that. No, you don't. Do you actually need it? Is it actually gonna, bring value to your life and to your skin? Those are the questions you need to evaluate when making a purchase as a consumer. Want to hear a Christmas joke? What, you're already telling it? Seems to me like you want to tell a Christmas joke. So, why are teddy bears always full? I don't know. Tell me, unknown 3737. Tell me. I know you're dying to get it out. So get it out. Why are teddy bears always full? Hi again. Welcome back. Because they're always stuffed. Oh, you got me there. That was kind of cute. That was kind of cute. Unknown 737. That was kind of cute. That was kind of cute. Another thing that I do not have fear of missing out on: microneedling. I'm sorry. I have no I have no desire to harm my skin in order to achieve better results later. Again, I know, no, yes, I know that safe microneedling can lead to amazing results. I've seen them on other people, I've seen them. But again, it does not align with my philosophy on how I want to treat my skin. I don't want to irritate my skin. I want to not have downtime. The idea of having downtime where like your face is fucked up for a day or two, where you have to like stay at home or like, put a fucking paper bag over your head. I'm not a fucking housewife. Like I can't just like not leave my home. Like I work, I have things, I have meetings to go to. I'm doing things. I'm an active person. I volunteer. So this whole idea of like, oh yeah, you can just stab your face with microneedles and you'll be bloody for a day, you'll be red for a day, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Not for me. It's not for me. Same thing with lasers. I don't do all the lasers. I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that. The peels, I'm not doing any of that shit. I'm just not gonna do it. Sorry. Um, that's not a part of my skincare philosophy to irritate my skin, even if it's going to deliver long term benefits over time. This just does not fit. I do not fear missing out on those results. My face looks fucking good. Doing what I've been doing, my face looks fucking good. So I'll keep I'll keep with that principle. Sorry for the rant. I get it, unknown. Thank you. My glasses look nice. Thank you. They are from Warby Parker. Not sponsored. They are stainless steel. I love these glasses. They are eye catching. They are indestructible, which is why I got them. I didn't get them because they're stylish, which they are stylish, but I am not the most gentle person physically. I drop things all the time. I slam things down. I smash things. These glasses, indestructible because they're steel. It's a bonus that they look great though. So thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Blakely, thank you for joining the stream. And hey Kai, how's it going? This is office hours with Cho. So this is a time where you can ask me any question you want. We can talk about, politics if you dare. We can talk about skincare. Ask me any questions about skincare. We can talk about personal finance. We can talk about nutrition. I studied nutrition in college. We can talk about fitness. These are my office hours. So ask me questions, okay? I've done microneedling once in the office. It was painful to me, not again. Listen, listen. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, to be honest. For me, it's not worth it. Again, pricking my face and having a bloody face for 24 hours is not worth the long term gains you get for me and my skin. Because I don't want to have any downtime. I'm not a fucking housewife. I can't just put a paper bag over my head and be at home all day. Now, one day, hopefully, I can get to that point. Hopefully, I can get to that point one day. But not yet. About to go to Chuck E. Cheese dressed as Spring Trap for a kid's birthday party. Hashtag, I don't know who Spring Trap is, but good luck. And don't touch any fucking kids. Because listen, those places are ripe with pedophiles. Allegedly. Allegedly. Hey, Chow. How do I deal with toxic friends? You're not gonna like this answer. Moop, you're not gonna like this answer. But it's quite easy. Um, get rid of them. Don't have The way to deal with toxic friends is to not have toxic friends. Now, see, listen, here we go again. Like I told y'all earlier in the stream, and this is gonna sound like victim blaming, but walk with me, okay? 95% of the problems you have in your life are your problem. I said this earlier. Listen to me. And 95% of the problems in your life are your problem. Okay? You should only have toxic friends for a little bit of time. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Yeah. Your friend did some toxic shit. That wasn't your fault. That's the 5%. Okay? But the fact that you have remained friends with this toxic person who continues to to cross your boundaries, continues to disrespect you, continues to laugh in your face, that's all on you. That's all 95%. That's all on you. So, my recommendation is to swiftly exert your boundaries to your toxic friends and tell them this is your choice. Either you're going to choose to respect my boundaries or you're going to end this friendship by making me walk away from it. And it's that simple. That's how you deal with toxic friends. Anything less, and they're going to continue to walk all over you. You have to command respect from your friends. Okay? Command respect. Because at the end of the day, you're not fucking your friends. Okay? But when it comes to a partnership or a marriage, you gotta work through shit. I believe in working through things. But when it comes to friends, we're not paying bills together. We're not in bed together. What are we working through? What are we working through shit for? Either you respect my boundaries or you don't. And it's very simple. It's a very, very simple thing. So that's how I deal with toxic friends. Um, Dealership is a car, yes. What do I think about copper peptide serums? I don't know, Phoenix, to be honest with you. I have never used the copper peptide serum and I have never done research into it. I think the research is early but promising. I'll say that. I think it's early but promising because, and the reason I say that is because think about where the research is coming from. The research on copper peptides, from what very little I've looked into, by the way, because I have not looked into it deep at all, it comes from the brands. The research is coming from the brands. And so when the research is only coming from the brands, you have to realize that part of it, conscious or not, is biased marketing by the brand. Do you know what I mean? Whether conscious or not. So I don't know about copper peptide serums. Um, the cushion told me to do it. Ooh, Friday Night at Freddy lore. That sounds kind of scary. I'll look it up. Kai says I literally walked away from a childhood friendship, friend since seven. Good for you. Good for you. Because if you friends since seven, I would hope by now they would understand what you've been through um, since you were seven. They would understand and have empathy for what you've dealt with since you were seven. And so I feel as though, I hold a person like that to an even higher standard. Do you know what I mean? Like, a bitch that you just met off the street yesterday is not gonna know who Kai is at her core. But so and so, your cousin since seven, they know what you've been through. They know. And so they should have a little bit of a higher standard of respect for you and compassion for you and support for you. So I totally support that. Totally support that. Yes, Chow. Um, Damn, thank you. I need to hear that. Tough love. Of course. Listen, Moop. I. How old are you? Cause I think that sometimes that question comes from a younger audience, and I'm a bit older. I'm not old, but I'm a millennial. I'm not a Gen Zer. I'm a millennial, and I feel like the questions millennials tend to ask when it comes to toxic relationships usually revolve around family. How do I get rid of a toxic family member? I think the answer is pretty similar to what I gave you before. Um, and so, um, friends are important, and I know that friendships are very important. They should be revered. Your friends, are like the backbone of who do you call on when you have a bad day, who do you call on when you need to have a good time. And so I do think that friends are very, very important. But I also don't think that you should have a lot of tolerance for toxic friends. It's just, there's too many of them. You know what I mean? There's too many of them. There's too many people out there that can be your friends to be worried about one friend that's toxic. What? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's just too many friends out there. And I mean, it's not hard to make friends. She told me that she was happy that I wasn't doing well in school at that time. She literally said, "Finally, you did something wrong." Oh, wow. So she's been a secret hater since 7. Wow. Finally, you did something wrong. And the fact that she was so bold to say that to you, wow. Wow. I am so sorry wow. Whoa. Woof. Woof. That is something else. I am so sorry. Yikes. So, yes, she's been a hater. She's been a hater for a good minute. She's been a hater for a couple decades. Because she couldn't wait to get that out. She could not wait. She's been a hater for a long time. Watching you out the corner of her eye. Jealous, hateful. Oh, that's ugly. That's so ugly. Mm-mm. That's ugly as fuck, Kai. I'm so sorry. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Antique means to, like vintage, old, traditional, like a treasure, something that you find that's kind of old, that's kind of rare, unique, um, but like unique and old. That's terrible. I am so sorry. Moop, if you don't mind, and again, um, I'm very comfortable with the word no. I say it very often myself. But if you don't mind, would you kind of go into some details into why you're having these issues with toxic friends? Like, what are they being toxic about, per se? Because maybe I can help you to navigate that particular relationship or relationships with a bit more details. Yeah. Well, you did the right thing, Kai. I can definitely tell you that. You did, I mean, that was a no brainer. Bitch, you've been preying on my downfall. When they say that people are preying on your downfall, that's not just something that a narcissist says. That's actually true. It's actually true. People are preying on your downfall. You do have enemies. And sometimes the enemies are in your circle. And I mean, I hate to say that, but it's true. I hate to say that, but it is true. It is true. It sucks. Devil is busy. Listen, I'm telling you, devil stay booked and busy 24/7. I swear to God. Busy as fuck. Busy as fuck. So it's actually a group of guys I've gamed with for 2 years. I'm a woman. They say insulting me is a form of endearment. They also think my being harassed is something to mock. Yikes. See, Fuck. See, oh god. Let me sit up before I get this rant out. Let me sit up real quick. See, now I regret that I even asked you to give me context. Cause now I'm about to get ready to go on a rant. This is the fucking problem with gamers. This is why male gamers tend to be jobless fucking incels. Okay? This is why you get no kitty cat. This is why. This is why. This is why. Because the minute you have a female who's in your circle who may or may not be, you never know how relationships develop. This is how you treat women? What? Incel behavior. Incel behavior. Now, how I would handle this specifically in your situation, um, I would tell, because listen, I will say, um, as some, I don't know if being black has anything to do with it, but and Kai can maybe attest, maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong, but growing up as a kid in inner city Toledo, we used to crack on each other. Okay, now I don't know what they call that these days, like cracking on each other or like joshing each other. But it's basically we used to like, make fun of each other, you know. And it was a term of endearment. Sometimes it was a way of like sharpening your tongue, you know, practicing how to read, practicing how to, um, cut people down verbally instead of physically. I thought it was a good thing, but you did that with friends. So I want you to I want you to respect the fact that that is a sometimes it can be a legitimate way of becoming comfortable with people because at the end of the day, being able to make fun of yourself and make fun of your friends, it can bring people closer together. However, this is what I mean when it comes to boundaries. Everyone is not the fucking same. And it's okay to not get down with that. I think it's okay to be that way, but it's also okay to not be that way. And this is where communication comes into play because if I'm you and I'm a little bit more sensitive and I'm viewing this mocking as more like harassment, I would tell them I respect the fact that this is the way that you are endearing to your friends. And I respect the fact that this could be a legitimate way of building friendships and camaraderie within a friend group. I respect that. However, I need you to respect the fact that I'm not comfortable being treated that way. And just because I'm uncomfortable being treated that way is not me judging the way you treat your other friends. I'm purely judging the way that you treat me and make me feel. So when you communicate like that, Moop, you are exerting your boundaries without attacking the other person. Do you know what I mean? You're exerting your boundaries. You're saying, "Don't fucking cross this line. Stay over there." But you're not saying that what you're doing is inherently wrong. You're not accusing him or them of malice, okay? Because the worst thing you can do with your friends or any positive relationship that you have is assume the worst. When I approach conflict, I never assume the worst, okay? Because if you assume the worst of your friends, then you don't have a fucking friendship. If you think that your friends would intentionally do harm to you, then you already don't trust them. You shouldn't be friends with them. So give them the benefit of the doubt and say, listen, I get it. That's how y'all joke around. That's how the boys joke around. That's not how I want to be treated, though. And I'm okay with you treating other friends like that. And I'm not judging you and the way you handle your other friendships. I'm just saying, for me, call it me being more sensitive. I don't care what you call it, but regardless, I don't want to be treated that way anymore. Um, and I know you would understand that because I know you don't mean to hurt my feelings. And so now that I've made this abundantly clear, I know that you'll treat me better now. I know that you'll treat me differently. So that's how I would handle that situation, move. That's how. Tell me what you think about that. Tell me what you think about that. Sorry, that I was a little bit verbose there. I get verbose really easily. It doesn't take much. Like I said earlier in the stream, I can sit here and talk for 2 hours. Y'all don't have to ask a single question. Okay, I can talk 2 hours nonstop because I just have a verbose personality. I'm always in my soapbox. You know what I mean? But I love when you guys ask me questions instead. Um, the real Ghostbuster. You the real Ghostbuster? What's going on? We're just having a nice little stream here. I hope that you hit the subscribe button. Hello, welcome to my office hours. This is where you can ask me whatever question you want to ask. Whether it's about nutrition or skincare or fitness or politics, current events, whatever you have your mind on, it's just some time for me to engage with my audience and chit chat. So ask away. Yes, child. By the way, everyone, as my streams get more cluttered with people talking, um, Chow, I probably will try to save our vocabulary lessons to private messaging, just because I want the focus to be on conversation, not vocabulary lessons. So, did you follow me on Instagram? You need to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it, um, because I really don't mind helping you with your vocabulary. In a general sense, our good friend Chao Tran is from Vietnam, right? Vietnam? I want to say Vietnam. Hopefully, I remembered. Do you have Instagram, Chao? Da dang. I have like this spray deodorant. It's so strong though. Oh no. What brand is it? Is it by Native? It's not one of those like all natural deodorants, are they? Because I hear they don't work. That's what the streets are saying. The streets are saying that those natural deodorants will have you smelling like garbage. That's what the streets are saying. Moop says, wise words. I appreciate you responding. I think the issue is these guys are super nice to each other and only insult me for being a woman. Also, subscribe. Thank you. Oh, well, that changes that changes my advice then a little bit. That changes my advice a little bit. And what are they saying? What is wrong about being a woman? I mean, are these young men? Are you like in your are they in their early 20s, late teens? Cuz I pray that they're not above 30 talking like this, engaging in behavior like this. And yeah, that's a little, you may want to find a different group of friends. That's because that's a different situation. I mean, I think that singling someone out based on an immutable characteristic, that whole identity politics stuff is bullshit. Okay? Singling people out based on whether they are white or a woman or whatever, that's crazy. And nonsensical too. I can't think of a lot of examples where it would be appropriate to insult someone for being a woman, especially if the insults that they are lobbying against you are not true. Also, it's weird to me that they're being nice to each other but picking on you. It's almost as though you're the pinata and the boys are taking their turns swinging a bat towards your head. And they're trying to figure out who can get the best hit in. It's like almost like a competition between them. You know, these are not your friends. These are probably not your friends. I am not married yet, Chow. I do not have a spouse. Yeah, I think that if tonight's fine, Chow, but I think moving forward we should discuss your vocabulary. Look at I'm about to give private English lessons. Like who would have thought? We should take your vocabulary lessons to a private messaging system so that people, are able to engage with each other on topic. Which I know, I get that we don't have topics, but asking about the English definitions of words is not really the point of the stream. Hopefully that makes sense. Zute Musanzo. I don't know. What does that mean? Is that Brazil? I mean, not Brazil. Portuguese? Is that Portuguese? We can talk about it today, but I don't want to talk about it anymore after today's stream in live stream. We can talk about it in private. Um, yeah, Moop, I just feel like these people are not really your friends. And again, at first I was assuming that, they're just cracking jokes. They're just trying to, get along. They're just, trying to break down insecurities and get you more comfortable to talk about them and each other. But it seems like they may just be sexist. They may just be incels. They may just be immature. Um, do I have a favorite sport? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, to watch. So first off, I'm not into sports. Number one, I'm not really into sports. If I had to sit down to watch a sport, let me put this up a little bit. It would be either hockey, soccer. Well, that's it. Hockey or soccer. I like those two sports to watch. To play, I'm not a sporty person. I'm an athletic person, but I'm not a sporty person. I played golf in high school, and I also was on the cross country team. Um, so those were the sports that I played. I don't really consider golf a sport. Sorry, that may sound controversial to some. I think there's a lot of technique involved, but there's zero athleticism involved with golfing. It's 100% technique. That's it. And I think that a sport In high school, I almost their full names. But anyway, in high school, Sean, big ass Chad, big ass guy. Okay, you would think with his big ass arms and muscles, he's gonna be the best guy, right? But it was actually Helen, short, little, skinny, tiny, petite Asian girl, best golfer on the team. She could hit the ball as far as Sean could, even further. Her accuracy was better. Her aim was better. Um, it just so there's no athleticism involved with golfing, in my opinion. So I don't really consider golfing a sport. I consider it a hobby. Um, at least with like tennis, you have to have some endurance with tennis. You've got to have some there. There's technical ability and technical skill, but there's also some athleticism from doing those things. That's just my opinion. Um, am I getting tired of you talking about vocabulary? Yes, I am. Yeah, I should probably move on. I definitely need to work on my self esteem and stop being such a people pleaser. Oh, that's a. Say that again, Moop. Stop being such a people pleaser. Mm, Moop, you gotta work that out in therapy. I'll be honest with you. I honestly do believe that being a people pleaser is one of the worst traits to have as a human. Now I know, Shell, you sound evil when you say that. That's the point Dexter's gonna say. Okay? Helping other people and pleasing other people is humanity. That's what makes us human. Listen, I know. But when I think about people pleasers, I think about victims. I think about victims. Um, I think about people that are perpetually abused, taken advantage of, deceived, walked all over. Um, I think that you can be a servant of the good in people. I think you can be a servant of humanity and community without being a people pleaser. Those two things are not contingent upon one another. Those things are separate things. You don't have to listen. I take it from myself because I'm sure as hell not a people pleaser. Okay, but I volunteer every Saturday morning. Okay, I feed people at a community lunch. Okay, um, I help people all the time. I support my friends. I I go out of my way to support my friends. But I would not consider myself to be a people pleaser because a people pleaser is someone that will support others in spite of themselves. A people pleaser is someone that will um, please others at the detriment of themselves. So that's something you really got to work on, Moop, and figure out why am what happened to me that made me like this? What experiences have I had that made me think that this was an appropriate way to handle my relationships? And I want you to envision a life where you aren't a people pleaser. What does that look like? You know, you can tell me a fact. I can pass a vocab test whenever it's hard or easy. Yes, you can tell me a fact. Kai is right. Moop, you deserve better friends. 100%. And I think, I think that's kind of the core of the issue for most people pleasers. I think that there's at the root there is some sentiment of a lack of self-esteem and feeling as though you deserve the treatment that you're receiving. You don't. Spoiler alert, you don't. You don't deserve it. You don't. I'm telling you, it's a fact. You do not deserve poor treatment from other people. Period. Period. And I also know that sometimes it can be a vicious cycle. You can be treated terribly by people and then feel bad that you allowed. I mean, so I was saying earlier how 95% of the problems in your life are your problem, and they are. They still are. It's still your fault. But don't blame yourself for the 5%. It's really important to not blame yourself for the 5%. When someone initially hurts you or treats you poorly, you are allowed to respond in anger. You are allowed to be like, oh no, that's fucked up, you know? But then the responsibility is now in your court. Now it's your time to shoot your shot and to demarcate your boundaries. That's 95%. Okay. Um, so don't feel bad that you're stuck here. Use it as motivation to tell yourself that you deserve better move because these friends are not your friends. And like they're gonna hold you down. They really are toxic. 95% of the universe is made of dark matter and dark energy. You sound like a Sailor Moon villain, Chow. That sounds like something a Sailor Moon villain would say. I have straight A's in science and ELA. What's ELA? Hey, Tyrone from Australia. Welcome to the stream. We've got about 15 more minutes of the stream tonight. So maybe I should make the stream later. Should I start the stream? Because I feel like it's always a slow start. When I started at 11, the first hour is slow and the second hour is popping. So maybe I ought to start it at 11:30, perhaps. I don't know. ELA, it's reading. Oh my god, I'm 33 years old. I haven't been in school for like over a decade. Give me a break. I'm ancient. Give me a break. Bitch, give me a break. Um, Saludos desde Uruguay. Welcome. I'm sorry, I'm gonna tell you right now, my Spanish is trash. Lo siento, pero mi español es malo. Sorry. Sorry. Right from the jump. Right from the jump. Hola. Right. The real Ghostbuster. Can you break down some Spanish for us? Welcome, Andres. 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 I can say that. It's terrible, Andres, because I've taken so much Spanish. I've been to Spain. My reading skills are decent. My listening skills are okay. But my speaking skills have just gone to trash. They've gone to trash. I feel so terrible about it. It is one of my goals to start speaking Spanish again, though. It really is. I just need to pull that bullet and start doing it. But that's so tough to do, though. I hope that the advice I'm giving Moop today has touched other people. And hopefully, Moop has received this advice in earnest and that you feel empowered to demand better treatment out of the relationships in your life. At the end of the day, it takes two to have a relationship, okay? And I want to remind you and everyone else out there that you have the power to end a relationship at any time. Listen, it's like at will employment, okay? You don't have to sit around and work for a bitch that you don't want to work for. And they don't have to sit around and keep a bitch employed that they don't want to keep employed. It's at will employment. That's how relationships are too. At will. At will relationships. And so if a relationship is not for you, if you're not getting the value out of it that you think you deserve, that you know you deserve, walk away. There's too many other Discord servers out there, Moot. There's too many gamers out. There's too many great friendship groups out there that are worth investing your time in than investing your time in a group of boys that are so childish to think that you are a punching bag because you happen to have a set of boobs. That is just beyond immature to me. Walk away. Walk away. Lift the weight off your shoulders. Um, Hola, adios. Aw, Moop. I'm so happy to hear that, Moop. I'm really happy to hear that. Um, I'm really happy to hear that. I used to have a relationships podcast with one of my friends, Lisa. Shout out to Lisa. Kai knows Lisa, and we talked every couple weeks in depthly. And she was a licensed therapist, so she kind of had the clinical background and the educational background when it comes to relationships. And me, I kind of brought like, I don't know, the heart. I brought like the experience. I have lots of friends. I've had a handful of romantic relationships, and not to toot my own horn, but I've had a lot of great fucking relationships and a lot of great friendships, and so I feel like I have somewhat of an authority on relationships based off of my experience. Too, okay. Um, this is another good plug too. I also do tarot readings. In fact, after this stream ends, I have to do 3 tarot readings that I am contracted for right now. And my tarot readings are very similar to what I mean, my tarot readings can sound just like what I just described to you. My clients typically say that my tarot readings are similar to a mixture of talking to your best friend and talking to a therapist. Because all tarot is breaking down symbols on cards and applying them to a situation that people are going through. And so my tarot readings are rooted in logic and intuition. And anyway, my tarot readings, you can DM me to. I'm working on a website coming soon. Um, but my tarot readings, they cost $10 for new clients, $20 for repeat clients, and then $15 for those that subscribe to my Patreon. Any tier works. You can go to the bottom tier, which is like $3 a month. You get $5 off your tarot readings. And the way they work is they're not typically live. They're not live tarot readings. Um, but I record them. I record them, and then I give you the video recording of the tarot reading. And this has proven to be valuable to my clientele because they actually can review them, take notes, ask follow up questions, ask for clarification, and they tend to really enjoy the idea of being able to review their tarot reading after time has passed It's like looking at a past journal entry or a diary entry, and it can prove to show a unique perspective that you had at a certain time in your life. And it can help to build a better perspective in the present, in the future. Hopefully that makes sense. But anyway, that's my plug for my tarot readings. I do tarot readings. I'm a tarot reader. I'm a great tarot reader. What do I think of when I think about kryptonite? I think about Superman. Because Superman, what was his kryptonite? Oh, was kryptonite like an energy source, like coal, but kryptonite? I think of Superman when I think of kryptonite. Guys, I can do a British as well. Can I get a bowl of bowl of water? Aren't you funny? The real Ghostbuster, have you subscribed to the channel yet? That's what I want to know. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? That's all I want to know. What's really going on? Any more questions? Because we've only got 10 minutes left of the stream. Okay, that's all I want to know. I also have Instagram. I also have, well, don't follow my Twitter because, like, I'm really ratchet on Twitter and y'all will try to cancel me on Twitter. But I also have Instagram. That's where you can see day to day updates and chat with me in the DMs. I love chatting with y'all in the DMs. So send me instant messages on Instagram, or direct messages on Instagram. Love it. Um, yeah, Instagram, that's more like lifestyle type stuff. So, like, you want to look at my dogs. My dogs are all over my Instagram. I do some reviews on Instagram. It's the best way to stay in contact with me because I use Instagram every day. I'm on it all the time. Um, if you want to chat, that's the best place to chat with me. Instagram. Um, I'm gonna be making some YouTube videos. I'm back. I'm gonna be back in my commentary bag very soon. I love that we're doing these lives every week, though. These lives have been so much fun, and it's really kind of like made me very, very happy to be in this live format. It really is a place that I thrive in. I do thrive in live format, and I think that from now on, I'm just going to do it once a week. I think it's great. It's a good way to really bunker down and just like really chill with my audience, and just have a conversation. It's more difficult to have conversations um, in comment sections. It's different when it's live. So I really appreciate you guys for being here. I know that there's a million other creators, there's a million other TV shows, there's a million other music artists, there's a million other things you could be doing to spend your time, and you've chosen to spend your time with me, and I don't take that for granted. So, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Ghostbuster, for subscribing. I appreciate that so much. You have no idea. Um, I'm going to end the stream. We don't have any other questions. Where it's after 1 o'clock. It's been 2 hours. I try to keep these streams to 2 hours. Because if not, I will be talking forever and I have tarot readings to do and I don't want to get too tired. What's your question, Chow? Last question of the night. But if we think we should do, I feel like again, the first 30 minutes of the stream is me doing my skincare routine and no one talking because no one's here. So maybe next Saturday I will start my stream at 11:30. Maybe that would give the girls time to get here. Maybe I'll start at 11:30, and then we'll see. Then we'll do 2 hours from 11:30. See how that lasts, how that works out. So a backstory is a story that is told before, right? Yes, it is. Backstory is context that's given before you tell the main story. That's funny. You're so funny, Chow. I'm happy you're here. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get going. Thank you so much for being here. Go follow me on Instagram. Go book me with tarot readings. Do all that stuff. Um, I'm gonna do tarot readings. That's what I'm gonna do. The new trailer for Ghostbusters is called Frozen Empire. The new trailer, it looks sick, nice. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go read tarot. I got tarot readings to do. Oh, love you too, Gabby. Why weren't you talking, Gabby? I'm gonna go read some tarot. I got 3 clients I gotta read tarot for, so I'm gonna be up for another 2 hours probably. Um, so yeah. Thanks, Gabby. Thanks, Moob. I'll talk to you guys later. Hit me up on Instagram. Ask me more questions. I'll answer all your questions on Instagram. Okay. Have a good one, guys.